Alright, Burrow gets a 1. She does get 3 mini stars. And she's going to be getting a 4, 5, 6 dice block. Alright, Toad's going to use his 1, 2, 3 dice block. He ends up with a 2. And looks like Toad's going to get that lucky space, so that means he's getting the 10 mini stars in the center. Alright, now it's back to the main route. Alright, it's a 4 for Koopa. And it looks like he's landing on another lucky space, so it's back to Star Island by following these dolphins. Alright, 5 for Koopa there. And he is getting 2 sets of mini stars. Alright, he's hitting the dice block again since he landed on the dash space. Alright, 2. Alright, there are 3 mini stars from there. And he gets a 4, 5, 6 dice block. Alright, so it's on to me. Yeah, why the heck not? We'll go ahead and use the 1 for 10 dice block right here. May as well just to try to rack up even more mini stars. A 9! Okay! So how many sets of mini stars do I get on this roll? Let me try to keep count. Looks like 3. So now I'm up to 103 mini stars right there. We're literally having such a big lead right now. Alright, we do get a 4, 5, 6 dice block there. And Burrow's going to use her 4, 5, 6 dice block. She ends up with a 6. So that will give her 3 sets of mini stars. And what kind of dice block is Burrow going to get here? Another 4, 5, 6 dice block. Alright, 4 for Toad. That'll give him 3 mini stars. And he's getting a 0 for 1 dice block. Koopa's burning out his 4, 5, 6 dice block. He ends up with a 5. And he gets 2 sets of mini stars. Alright, he gets a 4, 5, 6 dice block there. Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and use my 4, 5, 6 dice block here, so I can try to go for even more mini stars. 4. Alright, we are getting 2 sets of mini stars there. And we are also going to be landing on a dash space. Anyways, let's hit that dice block again and see how we get this time. 6. And there comes another 2 sets of mini stars for me. And now, we are up to 115 mini stars. And looks like we're going to be getting another 1 for 10 dice block. How about that? Alright, bro's getting a 5 on that 4, 5, 6 dice block. And that will give her 2 sets of mini stars. Alright, now she's going to get a 1, 2, 3 dice block. And it's back to Toad. 2. And he ends up with 3 mini stars there. And he's going to get a 1, 2, 3 dice block. It looks like he's tossing it away. Koopa's getting a 4. And he gets 3 mini stars there. And he's about to get another 3 there as well. And he's going to get a 1, 2, 3 dice block. He's going to toss that away. Okay, anyways, we'll go ahead and use this 1 for 10 dice block right here. What are we going to get now? Oh, only a 2. But on the bright side, we do get that lucky space. And we're getting the 10 mini stars in the Sadner. So those will bring me up to 128 mini stars. Let's get back to the main route again. And now it is Birdo's turn. Alright, 4. Alright, boss battle time! Oh, we're playing King Boo's puzzle time. This one is a tough one. Alright, let's see what happens.
Start!
Oh, I want the lightning! Got it! Oh boy, he's getting mad! And now we gotta watch out for those boos. There's the lightning again! We're actually doing pretty good out there so far. That's it! Oh, I got the final attack bonus to +10! That was impressive! So we end up with a really outstanding total there of 73 points, and we get the win. Alright. So we're going to get ourselves 15 mini stars, and Birdo gets a captain bonus of +4. Alright, now before we find out who our winner is, we still have these bonus stars to give out. Alright, we're going to start with the dice block star, and that's going to go to Birdo. Alright, now we're going to go to the slow star. Who's getting this? Toad. Alright, lastly we got the spin star. And the person that is getting this is Birdo. Alright, who is today's superstar? It's not Toad. It's not Koopa, so it's down to me and Birdo. It's me! With a total of 143 mini stars. I'm the superstar. Wow. What a game right there, if I do say so myself. We won by exactly 60 mini stars over Birdo. And to be honest, I think that is like the biggest total of mini stars that I ever got right here on any Mario Party 9 game I ever played right here. That is just quite amazing for how well we did out there. So yeah, glad we were able to get another great win for Nick in the segment, and I bet he'll definitely very much appreciate that. So anyways, let's go ahead and check out our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. Oh, I was the only one that didn't even lose mini stars on the route. Nobody lost any mini stars in mini games, and Birdo was the only one that didn't even lose mini stars in events. Koopa landed on the most dice block spaces with 6, while the rest of us have 5. Koopa landed on the most lucky spaces with 2. Me and Toad have 1, and Birdo was the only one that didn't even land on a single lucky space. Birdo was the only one that landed on an unlucky space. So Birdo had the spin star by 1 over me. The Koopa and Toad had 1 event space, while me and Birdo didn't land on any of them. Me and Toad had 1 shovel space, while Birdo and Koopa didn't land on any of them. None of us landed on any Bowser spaces this game. You don't see that very often right here on this Mario Party game. I landed on the most dash spaces. Nobody landed on any back spaces. I was the only one that landed on a free-for-all space. Koopa was the only one that landed on a 1 versus 3 space. Nobody landed on any battle spaces. Me and Toad had 1 Bowser Jr. space, while Birdo and Koopa didn't land on any of them. And everyone but Birdo landed on a mini Z-Tar space. Alright, anyways, let's check out our dice blocks here to wrap things up. So Toad was the only one that used 1, 2, 3 dice blocks. He used that 2 times. Birdo used the most 4, 5, 6 dice blocks. Nobody used any 0 for 1 dice blocks. And that was pretty interesting that we had 2 1 through 10 dice blocks this game. And Koopa was the only one that used the slow dice block. But yeah, this was certainly a really good game right there for how that turned out. I was certainly very satisfied for the way that we came out on top. Anyways, we're going to get 143 party points. Alright, so anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party 9 for the Nintendo Wii as part of Come and Party with Nick's birthday special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.